Word.
Yo, I got to take a second real quick to tell you about our sponsors that we have here for the Metro Icon podcast, starting with Insider Cloth. Now, Insider Cloth, y'all, is an innovative application to bring more clarity to all your everyday glass, screens, and professional lenses where you won't have to worry about forgetting that microfiber cloth to get the job done. Insider Cloth is an iron-pressed microfiber cloth to apply to any of your clothes or professional wear, which resides on the inside of your apparel. Now, your general fabrics can actually create micro abrasions to your glass surfaces, and over time, it actually will reduce the clarity and visibility to your glasses, cell phone, or other glass product or screens. It's super easy to apply and can be added on the inside of your common wear or even the specialty wear like your men's ties or pocket squares. Now, go to insidercloth.com and apply the promo code DIACLOTH. That's DIACLOTH to get 10% off your next order. And I promise you, y'all, Insider Cloth is the last microfiber cloth you will ever need. And now for all those homeowners out there, whether you need to get a new roof or you have a home restoration project you need to get done, y'all got to hit up my guy Teddy Johnson of D&K Contracting. He is the most elite choice of all your commercial or residential contract needs. Teddy Johnson has been proudly serving DFW and providing all roofing style needs as well as gutter and siding installation, custom metalwork, kitchen and bathroom remodels, fence building, window replacements, and so much more. And especially when dealing with those tedious insurance claims, Teddy Johnson provides the most outstanding quality of work and customer service you won't receive anywhere else. You got to email him now at teddyj.dkcontracting@gmail.com. Get a free consultation on your next home restoration project or home repair. And of course, y'all, you know I got to talk about my businesses. Do It All Entertainment. For anyone looking to amplify their next live event, whether it's a corporate event, conference, or that special wedding celebration with your loved ones. Do It All Entertainment brings the highest and most dynamic performance entertainment with top quality audio and visuals. There's literally no limit to what we can provide and can be accomplished at your next event. So visit us at doitallive.com or email us at info@doitallentertainment.com. Mention the Metro Icon podcast to get a unique offer on your next event package. Then, of course, we have DIA Media for your go-to media production and creative consultation needs. If you're looking to amplify your business or brand visual promotions and trying to start a podcast of your own, reach out to DIA Media through our Facebook page and mention the Metro Icon podcast to get a special offer on your production needs. Yo, now I gotta tell you about my number one spot in all of Fort Worth. This is the Library Bar FTW. It's the most unique bar and entertainment venue located in downtown Fort Worth, Texas. From its chic library ambience, multi-level beercade gaming space, you can find the most dynamic events and party atmosphere you will not find anywhere else. And it's always the spot you can catch me at. Check out the Library Bar at 611 Houston Street, right at the center of downtown Fort Worth, and get everything you could ever want on your night out.
Hey, what it is, what it do? It's your boy Blue Label Johny, giving you the Blue Label Weekend Itinerary. On Friday nights, you can catch me with the lovely staff of Hooters Grand Prairie, kicking off the weekend in style. And on Saturday night, the party's going down. I'm busting out the karaoke. I'm at Eagles Point in Saginaw. And on Sunday, to close out the weekend, you can catch me in downtown Fort Worth at the Library Bar. Check in with me all weekend long, ladies and gentlemen. I'm holding the party down.
Word.
Yo, I got to take a second real quick to tell you about our sponsors that we have here for the Metro Icon podcast, starting with Insider Cloth. Now, Insider Cloth, y'all, is an innovative application to bring more clarity to all your everyday glass, screens, and professional lenses where you won't have to worry about forgetting that microfiber cloth to get the job done. Insider Cloth is an iron-pressed microfiber cloth to apply to any of your clothes or professional wear, which resides on the inside of your apparel. Now, your General Fabrics can actually create micro abrasions to your glass surfaces, and over time, it actually will reduce the clarity and visibility to your glasses, cell phone, or other glass product or screens. It's super easy to apply and can be added on the inside of your common wear or even the specialty wear like your men's ties or pocket squares. Now, go to insidercloth.com and apply the promo code DIACLOTH. That's DIACLOTH to get 10% off your next order. And I promise you, y'all, Insider Cloth is the last microfiber cloth you will ever need. And now for all those homeowners out there, whether you need to get a new roof or you have a home restoration project you need to get done, y'all got to hit up my guy, Teddy Johnson of D&K Contracting. He is the most elite choice of all your commercial or residential contract needs. Teddy Johnson has been proudly serving DFW and providing all roofing style needs, as well as gutter and siding installation, custom metalwork, kitchen and bathroom remodels, fence building, window replacements, and so much more. And especially when dealing with those tedious insurance claims, Teddy Johnson provides the most outstanding quality of work and customer service you won't receive anywhere else. You got to email him now at teddyj.dkcontracting@gmail.com. Get a free consultation on your next home restoration project or home repair. And of course, y'all, you know I got to talk about my businesses. Do It All Entertainment. For anyone looking to amplify their next live event, whether it's a corporate event, conference, or that special wedding celebration with your loved ones. Do It All Entertainment brings the highest and most dynamic performance entertainment with top quality audio and visuals. There's literally no limit to what we can provide and can be accomplished at your next event. So visit us at doitallive.com or email us at info@doitallentertainment.com. Mention the Metro Icon podcast to get a unique offer on your next event package. Then, of course, we have DIA Media for your go-to media production and creative consultation needs. If you're looking to amplify your business or brand visual promotions and trying to start a podcast of your own, reach out to DIA Media through our Facebook page and mention the Metro Icon podcast to get a special offer on your production needs. Yo, now I gotta tell you about my number one spot in all of Fort Worth. This is the Library Bar FTW. It's the most unique bar and entertainment venue located in downtown Fort Worth, Texas. From its chic library ambience, multi-level beercade gaming space, you can find the most dynamic events and party atmosphere you will not find anywhere else. And it's always the spot you can catch me at. Check out the Library Bar at 611 Houston Street, right at the center of downtown Fort Worth, and get everything you could ever want on your night out.
Hey, what it is, what it do? It's your boy Blue Label Johny, giving you the Blue Label weekend itinerary. On Friday nights, you can catch me with the lovely staff of Hooters Grand Prairie, kicking off the weekend in style. And on Saturday nights, the party's going down. I'm busting out the karaoke. I'm at Eagles Point in Saginaw. And on Sunday, to close out the weekend, you can catch me in downtown Fort Worth at the Library Bar. Check in with me all weekend long, ladies and gentlemen. I'm holding the party down.
Word.
Yo, I got to take a second real quick to tell you about our sponsors that we have here for the Metro Icon podcast, starting with Insider Cloth. Now, Insider Cloth, y'all, is an innovative application to bring more clarity to all your everyday glass, screens, and professional lenses where you won't have to worry about forgetting that microfiber cloth to get the job done. Insider Cloth is an iron-pressed microfiber cloth to apply to any of your clothes or professional wear, which resides on the inside of your apparel. Now, your General Fabrics can actually create micro abrasions to your glass surfaces, and over time, it actually will reduce the clarity and visibility to your glasses, cell phone, or other glass product or screens. It's super easy to apply and can be added on the inside of your common wear or even the specialty wear like your men's ties or pocket squares. Now, go to insidercloth.com and apply the promo code DIACLOTH. That's DIACLOTH to get 10% off your next order. And I promise you, y'all, Insider Cloth is the last microfiber cloth you will ever need. And now for all those homeowners out there, whether you need to get a new roof or you have a home restoration project you need to get done, y'all got to hit up my guy Teddy Johnson of D&K Contracting. He is the most elite choice of all your commercial or residential contract needs. Teddy Johnson has been proudly serving DFW and providing all roofing style needs, as well as gutter and siding installation, custom metalwork, kitchen and bathroom remodels, fence building, window replacements, and so much more. And especially when dealing with those tedious insurance claims, Teddy Johnson provides the most outstanding quality of work and customer service you won't receive anywhere else. You got to email him now at teddyj.dkcontracting@gmail.com. Get a free consultation on your next home restoration project or home repair. And of course, y'all, you know I got to talk about my businesses. Do It All Entertainment. For anyone looking to amplify their next live event, whether it's a corporate event, conference, or that special wedding celebration with your loved ones. Do It All Entertainment brings the highest and most dynamic performance entertainment with top quality audio and visuals. There's literally no limit to what we can provide and can be accomplished at your next event. So visit us at doitallive.com or email us at info@doitallentertainment.com. Mention the Metro Icon podcast to get a unique offer on your next event package. Then, of course, we have DIA Media for your go-to media production and creative consultation needs. If you're looking to amplify your business or brand visual promotions and trying to start a podcast of your own, reach out to DIA Media through our Facebook page and mention the Metro Icon podcast to get a special offer on your production needs. Yo, now I gotta tell you about my number one spot in all of Fort Worth. This is the Library Bar FTW. It's the most unique bar and entertainment venue located in downtown Fort Worth, Texas. From its chic library ambience, multi-level beercade gaming space, you can find the most dynamic events and party atmosphere you will not find anywhere else. And it's always the spot you can catch me at. Check out the Library Bar at 611 Houston Street, right at the center of downtown Fort Worth, and get everything you could ever want on your night out.
Hey, what it is, what it do? It's your boy Blue Label Johny, giving you the Blue Label weekend itinerary. On Friday nights, you can catch me with the lovely staff of Hooters Grand Prairie, kicking off the weekend in style. And on Saturday night, the party's going down. I'm busting out the karaoke. I'm at Eagles Point in Saginaw. And on Sunday, to close out the weekend, you can catch me in downtown Fort Worth at the Library Bar. Check in with me all weekend long, ladies and gentlemen. I'm holding the party down.
Word.
Yo, I got to take a second real quick to tell you about our sponsors that we have here for the Metro Icon podcast, starting with Insider Cloth. Now, Insider Cloth, y'all, is an innovative application to bring more clarity to all your everyday glass, screens, and professional lenses, where you won't have to worry about forgetting that microfiber cloth to get the job done. Insider Cloth is an iron-pressed microfiber cloth to apply to any of your clothes or professional wear, which resides on the inside of your apparel. Now, your general fabrics can actually create micro abrasions to your glass surfaces, and over time, it actually will reduce the clarity and visibility to your glasses, cell phone, or other glass product or screens. It's super easy to apply and can be added on the inside of your common wear or even the specialty wear like your men's ties or pocket squares. Now, go to insidercloth.com and apply the promo code DIACLOTH. That's DIACLOTH to get 10% off your next order. And I promise you, y'all, Insider Cloth is the last microfiber cloth you will ever need. And now for all those homeowners out there, whether you need to get a new roof or you have a home restoration project you need to get done, y'all got to hit up my guy Teddy Johnson of D&K Contracting. He is the most elite choice of all your commercial or residential contract needs. Teddy Johnson has been proudly serving DFW and providing all roofing style needs, as well as gutter and siding installation, custom metalwork, kitchen and bathroom remodels, fence building, window replacements, and so much more. And especially when dealing with those tedious insurance claims, Teddy Johnson provides the most outstanding quality of work and customer service you won't receive anywhere else. You got to email him now at teddyj.dkcontracting@gmail.com. Get a free consultation on your next home restoration project or home repair.
The estrogen validation.
And we're back, boys.
We are back, ladies and gentlemen.
Back.
We are
We
back
are back.
with the last segment of On Air Don't Care, y'all. And hopefully, if you guys have been watching, you've been just as entertained or tickled by as we have been with all the people that we've been featuring and having coming on the show. And so we do have a little bit of time left, so we want to make sure we do have one last feature. We have a closeout. I think this is how we're going to be closing out the same way. But before we do that, we do have one last feature. He is another DFW comedian. This is a real Indian, not a fake one.
Not a fake one.
Not a fake one. He's a real Indian, real good homie, and a name that makes white comedian hosts really fucking tremble when he has to say their name. So let's give it up for Atharva B. What's up, Blair? This one right here?
Yep, I think that one's good.
Man. Look
Gucci gang, baby.
Yeah, dude.
What's going on?
The
dude?
real Indians in the house.
Real in? Are you brown too?
He's Molo.
God,
He's
bro.
Molo
the
like
same
me.
tribe.
We're from the same state. Same tribe, same state.
You guys are both like pretend Indians, dude.
No, dude, get the fuck out of here. You want to, you wouldn't be,
We're not
hold
diluted,
on.
baby.
You wouldn't be saying that if
Yeah.
you didn't know that Theban was on here earlier.
Very true, dude.
That's the fakest, fucking fakest Indian.
That guy's not even Indian. He's like Sri
He's Sri Lankan.
Yeah,
He's Sri
dude.
Lankan, but he tells people he's Indian. Like, he literally has a fit.
Look, when I saw him at the comedy arena, he started his set. I'm Indian. I was like, and I yelled out, liar! He introduced to himself to me as Sri Lankan. And then in his stand-up said, I'm Indian. I was like, liar!
Yeah.
Do that if you're like in a white crowd. Like they only know of India, you know.
No, he
Yeah.
said, that's
If you're
exactly what he
Bangladesh,
knew. That's
Indonesia.
exactly what he said. It's
Yeah.
like, he's like, they don't know Sri Lankan.
Yeah. They would think that he's from Mars, bro.
Yeah. But Atharva B made it last minute. You told me 10-11. Where were you before this?
We're busy. Me and my girl. But
That's
you know,
your girl?
we're doing.
That's your
stuff.
girlfriend?
Yes.
She's not on camera. She wouldn't shine the waiver.
Yeah, that's
She
fine,
read
dude.
that shit. She said, fuck no.
Fuck no. She knows I'm gonna say some fucked up shit. She does not want to be associated with it. You know?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
All right, so here's the real question. So how long y'all been together?
About 6 months now. actually.
Six
That's
months?
the magic number today, 6 months.
Have
Amen.
either one of you met the parents?
She has met my parents. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
It's real, son.
It's been real.
Man, I want to like ask her so many questions.
Dude, she.
Yelling in the
She's not
background.
the waiver, so you know, we can't, you know.
So what's she waiting for? What's she waiting for? For like, it's got to be like you got to put the ring on her finger. It's
Is that it?
It's more about the parents. It's like she's trying to get a med school. Like she's trying to get certain things done.
She's ashamed of you. I get
Yeah.
that shit.
No, he's playing it smart. We just talked about this game. He's playing it smart.
Yeah.
This is how he's trying to go full time in comedy. You marry a girl with benefits, and you're able to play that
Fuck
full time.
yeah,
Play that
I'm
full time.
trying to be a comedian, and I know I'm not gonna make money for like 50 years.
Yeah, roughly, give or take.
Yeah.
Give or take.
For the
Or
love of the
maybe
game,
never.
baby. For the love of the game.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Well, like it's. I actually just saw this dude last night at TK's. You did your set. How'd you do?
I did well, dude, for someone who
For a
hasn't-
3-minute set.
Yeah, it was a 3-minute set. I didn't perform in a month. I was in India for a month, dude, so I was very
That's the
rusty.
thing.
My
His
parents
hair-
in India right now.
Yo, let me tell you something. His hair, when the last time I saw him before he went in, it wasn't this long. It wasn't this. You didn't get this Bollywood flow.
I was gonna say, I'm
He
so
didn't have
glad
this
you did.
Bollywood. Yeah, he did not have this Bollywood flow before he
Speaking of
left.
that,
for-
dude.
So, like, when you went and your parents had already met her before you went to India,
Yeah, they were visiting me, and I was like, "You guys want to meet the person I'm seeing?"
so I'm
right
assuming you saw some family out there.
Yeah, of course.
All
That's
right.
the main reason I was there.
Why else would you go,
Yeah,
right?
dude, back
Well,
to
like,
homeland, baby.
were they trying to set you up when you were out there and your parents were like, oh no, but he's kind of talking to He's doing the talking. But he's-
Impeccable accent. I just want to say that right now. And
You know how we got it.
I like a couple uncles who are like, you're like 23 now. It's time for you to like,
You're a good looking boy, Ratava.
yeah.
You know,
They
you're a
hit
good
me with
looking
that
boy.
sweet shit, and I was
So
like,
fair.
That's how they do it, bro. That's how they do it.
Head and look at the head.
They kind of sneak up on you. They kind of sneak up on you. It's like, yo,
They
you're
already
handsome.
got the matchmakers working.
Dude, they got them working. So it's kind of like, oh, you're handsome. You have a job. You're doing well in life. And I'm like, okay, thank you. And then they hit you with that. Okay, so you need a girl. And we already have someone in mind.
But they didn't try to introduce you to see my auntie. Like that Indian matchmaker shit. They try to introduce her. Shit. So, so were y'all keeping in touch while you were in India when you had that Wi-Fi signal?
Phone stuff going on.
Phone stuff.
Phone stuff.
Shit. I said she don't want to talk about that phone stuff.
There's a reason why she's not here right now. And honestly, I am more free because like I'm not getting any side. I don't even think she can hear me. I'm just going. I'm saying whatever right now. She doesn't even know what the fuck I'm saying.
Twitch.tv/on air don't care. You can see the posted episode later. Check this boy on the last segment.
Yeah.
It'll be
closer, baby. Dude, I'll tell you this right now. My first comedy gig ever, right? I was supposed to go sixth. There were like maybe 10 comedians. I was supposed to go sixth. And for some reason, the host just kept saying, you'll go next. You'll go next. He made me headline the show, dude. I only had 10 minutes.
Wait, it was an open mic, right?
No, it was not an open mic. It was a show. I'm talking about a show, bro.
Oh!
My first show ever. I'm like psyched. I'm like, okay, I kind of like, I'm in the perfect spot where the people are drunk, but not too drunk.
What the fuck?
And then they made me
too long.
Yo, that's an op. That's an op. Like, so this is the first. You haven't even done an open mic before this? Or like he was going to give you a guest feature?
No. This is
this is your first show.
First show.
First show. Okay.
Show. I'm getting paid.
Pay attention, Shawn.
So doing stand-up comedy. How long you been doing it, and then when and where was your first spot?
First show, you mean?
Like no open mic. Like your first time doing.
We'll call last
George
November,
Speaks. Another one.
2 years ago, November. But then I kind of got freaked out by it. I was like, this is too much work. Parking there is hard to find.
Too much judgment,
dude. And Will Call back then was popping. Like Will Call now is like
it's moderate.
It's moderate.
There'll be some crowds some days, and there'll be essentially I think a steady flow. I was supposed to host last night, but Mardi Gras. Even this got switched to a Wednesday. But
someone told me they were having a crawfish boil in a bar, and I was like, okay, this is a lot. Like, just tell me the bar is gonna. They had some insurance fraud going on. Tell me that shit.
That's the funny thing is that
you got a kitchen though.
They had Will Call had the crawfish boil there, and then our got switched because they were doing a crawfish boil here. So it was like both spots that I was supposed to be at, it ended up being like pulled. But okay, so you did it 2 years ago. How long of a break did you take before you jumped back?
Maybe like November to like May or something. Like it was a sizable gap, man. And then in May I was involved in a flight.
Was like I know some comedians that stopped for a couple years.
That's fair. That's
a couple.
It wasn't that crazy, man. But like I was on a plane ride that was like, dude, the turbulence on there was insanity. It was insane. Like people were puking, and I was like, when I landed, I was like, man, I gotta fucking do some shit with my fucking life. Honestly, this is an honest story. It was in Indiana too. Who the fuck dies on the way to Indiana, dude? Who the fuck? What's the point in life?
Let me tell you something. Yeah. As a man who's engaged with a woman from northern Indiana,
I just recently found that out.
I will contest. Like if a life altering situation happened just en route to trying to go see this woman in her bullshit ass fucking small town
farm,
I'd be like, man, what am I doing with my life? You know, like, what, can I bring her ass out here now and shit? Yeah. You know? So you came back, and obviously you guys weren't talking. Otherwise, you'd be like, yo, bae, like, I got more to say, you know? Like, I gotta get on these platforms and shit, talk this shit out.
Yeah.
How old are you, dude? I don't even know if I know how old you are.
I'm 23 right now.
23.
Jesus Christ.
Young mother.
Young squad come out.
What a life.
Young motherfucker.
Thank you, man.
You got
So wait. So what got you back? What brought you back?
Fucking
it was
life,
that flight, man. It was that flight. I'm telling you.
I mean, that's what made you stop. But what brought? Like, that's what made you. Oh, my bad. I thought you. I heard that wrong.
Yeah, so
that was his first existential crisis.
I got
that flight to Indiana.
That story
you was like, I gotta get a real job.
That story makes sense. Like, what the fuck am I doing? Why am I going on this podcast on fucking midnight?
This dude had a manifest moment and shit. Like, have you ever seen that show Manifest on Netflix and shit? It's pretty much like it's a new version of Lost. And it's like,
I think I've seen a couple
where
episodes.
the people, like the whole concept is like this flight that like goes through a lightning storm, and then they like
disappears for 2 years.
no, for like 5 years, and then they land.
Yeah, they land like they think it's all right, but everybody else moved on 5 years.
Yeah,
They got new wives and shit.
yeah. Oh, dude,
People
yeah.
living in your house.
Shit's
Yeah,
so trifling. Like,
know shit.
The funny thing is like there was like the main character. He has 2 kids. They're twins, and like I think boy is on the flight. The girl takes a different flight because it was like a thing. And so when he lands, it's like his twin sister's 5 years older than him. Yeah. And so like, but I mean, it's one of those things where it's like it's a show you watch. And then at the end, it's kind of like, you feel the same way after watching Lost. It's one of those things like, fuck, that wasn't worth it. You know, like,
Lost had a horrible ending.
It's so bad.
But
so
up
bad.
until the ending, Lost was a good time. Like into that last season, Lost was a good
Because
time.
you're asking questions and wanting to know the answers, and in the end, you still don't know what the fuck is
got
going
nothing.
on.
You got nothing.
Memphis, man. They like kept adding shit. There was like different plot twists and shit.
Bro, and it's
Season
like,
enders.
this is the deadline. This is the deadline.
Yeah.
They get to the deadline. And then all of a sudden they come back to life. They're like, we must have shifted the fucking spiritual plan.
Well, they
I'm
say
like,
curse of success, where it's like they have a story, but then like because of success, it's like we gotta like milk this for everything.
pretty much the higher being at power had no follow through. That's pretty much what it was.
Look, the questions
on
were
season
amazing.
4 right
When
now.
they were
Just like
among
real
the
life.
questions, it was a great time.
Yeah.
It's on season 4 right now, dude. Like, how much are we gonna keep
What is
fucking
the
Manifest.
man? Like, how much fucking? Just tell me what
I
happened.
think it's got 1 season left.
Do you think
They thought it was all right, but I only watched like
There's a
20
lot of
episodes.
shit talking. There's a lot of shit talking going. People are watching it, but because people have become invested. So it's like, I have to see how this plays out. That's pretty much the
I mean,
viewership.
that's me on Game of Thrones. Like I saw it going downhill into season 7, but I had to watch to see what they
I
did.
didn't hate the ending of GOT, dude.
It was the
I didn't hate it.
entire season 8 was trash. Like
I never
from
watched it.
beginning to end, season 8 was
Never
trash.
watched it.
Hagrid the plug of
That's
all
wild.
people.
Never fucking watched
The
it.
dude
Did
that
you read
has,
the books?
I've not watched
No.
it either, by the way.
No.
I'm trying to get into it. Don't
Oh,
no spoilers.
dog, you
Watch
just
Game of Thrones, like the entire series, 10 times.
bro,
Like,
you,
God
you,
damn.
you could have got to the last
Wow.
season just from the round trip flight. Like going there and coming back. You could have knocked out GOT easily to India.
10 times, my God.
I fucking love
Bro,
it.
what
That's
the
just,
fuck?
that's just wild to me. I
Hold
fucking,
up, bro. No, we're not gonna slide past that. Bro.
like now, mind you,
10
most of the time I was
times.
like I would watch it every season. I was watching it every episode before every season. Like, so, I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
I see.
You can
Hey, John, you be on them after show podcasts for that shit?
Like, I don't know if I did it for Game of Thrones, but I have done it for a couple of other
I
shows.
do it for Star Trek. I'm just saying. Like,
But I didn't do it for Game of Thrones. I would watch all
see,
the
instead,
fucking
next time you want to watch that
I would
series
watch all the
again,
Fury videos and shit.
yeah. Next time you want to watch that series again, just go and look at that bitch. Look at the BTS, the after podcast, and get yourself some comedy with these boys. It'll be fine. It'll be great. Be a great time.
So, Adarva finally, we made it. I wish you actually came a little bit earlier. We would have definitely had a lot more time to shoot the shit. But again, we are here every 2 weeks. So,
Let's make it happen.
I mean, you've gotten already more time here than you have on an open mic. So,
fair and probably more exposure, man. I'm not sure how many people are watching,
all
but
that is.
I guarantee some. Yeah,
And this dude needs the
Damn,
exposure.
I'm not sure.
This dude needs an exposure because he's the most light-skinned fucking Indian man. So it's like he can't even get enough exposure to sunlight.
It's the light. The lights are making me
I
find
was in
shit.
India for that long. You didn't come back.
I
Like,
know.
working is at
At
least
least
the darkest
winter,
one.
man. I don't know. Clouds, I was indoors.
You know he's from that north.
Oh,
He's
I know
from
why
that
you.
north,
I know
north.
why you.
I'm actually from Maharashtra, somewhere in the middle. It's like a coastal
Yeah,
state.
that's the north side.
I mean,
'cause
compared to you guys,
How many hours
you
from
basically
Mumbai?
Sri Lanka.
How many hours from Mumbai is your family from?
3 hours.
By flight?
Why?
No, but
By driving?
Driving.
Okay, it's not that
I'm
bad.
right there, bro.
Middle
Goofy
north,
gang.
but you close to them altitudes, I guess. You know?
Yeah, there's a lot of mountains there, bro.
Yeah.
I
So
was climbing forts and shit like a fucking G, you know? I was, dude. You guys don't believe
he's
me?
walking
2
around.
forts.
He's rocking around them dirty streets of India and shit like, yo, I'll fucking run this shit. You know?
Dude, you go there and like it's so quickly you realize that you do not run anything there. Like,
No,
it's
like,
like you're so far from running
I'll say-
anything there.
Like, cause okay, so like when you kind of go like Mumbai and North and stuff, you see a lot of like the progressive like Indians that
True.
very similar. They're like have the style and you know everything like
They're
that.
wearing jeans.
Right. Yeah. You know, and then you see
No,
like, and then you see two guy friends walking and they're holding pinkies and shit, just swinging that bitch. But like
what?
But
where the fuck are you?
Oh, they do that.
I'm super curious about that. I don't know.
That's South Indian shit.
Yo, son, when
Is that like a promise or anything?
No.
Like, what is that?
No, you're not even
whole pinkies.
Not
That's
even
fucking West
That may be
Hollywood
something.
in this bitch.
I mean,
They're
whole
like holding
hands,
hands and shit.
Like when I was like, when I first was aware in India, I was like 13, 14. Like, you know, we're driving. I'm like watching two grown men, like walking down the street, like
Frolicking.
Dad, like, Dad, what is going on, my G?
Holding pinkies, hooked, swinging them shit. I remember last time I went to India was 15 years ago. It was right before my 21st birthday.
Yeah.
And I remember
You're old as fuck.
and then before that, I was 12, and I remember seeing it at both times. When I came back at 20 and I saw that shit, I just remember saying like, "Hey,
Yo, my male cousins, we would walking the street, be like trying to be like, yo,
What the fuck?
you wildin', son. What are you doing? They're like, what?
Yeah.
Bro,
What? You're my cousin, brother.
My
You
cousin's
don't-
trying to make a
you don't
move on
love
me,
me?
dude. On this
You
fucking
don't love me?
street.
bro, they would be like, and I remember like, they would have the drivers and shit. And then most of the cars would be stick shift, but when they're piling in the cars, right? The smallest one is gonna sit in the middle
Yeah, so you don't get nuts
with your
cracked.
legs over like the joystick, and he's fucking shifting gears.
This is what Indians and Latinos have in common. We can pack a fucking car, brother.
Way too comfortable.
Yo, man.
South Indians are way too comfortable.
Getting to India, like landing in South India, we've got like all the fucking luggage in the world, and one ambassador. I never knew how the fuck those guys would pack us and all that luggage into essentially a car from the 1920s.
All your carry-ons literally go around the engine. That's pretty much what. And big luggage goes in the back. Carry-ons,
It's
right?
wow.
Oh, dude, they got ropes. You know, the bags. Are
Like Tetris, like a motherfucker.
Yeah,
Bro, they will hire a secondary guy just to fucking lay on his back and hold it.
Oh, dude.
That's what they'll do and shit. You know?
And there are no seatbelts. I mean, for those of you listening, there's zero seatbelts. Like, seatbelts are like not only optional, it's like frowned upon.
Well,
Like, you put a seatbelt on, they're like,
what are
who
you,
the
a
fuck-
bitch?
Who the fuck does this guy think he is? You know, like,
Most of them cars
your life
didn't
is
have
important.
seatbelts. Like,
That's
there was
also
no
true.
option. Like, it
That's
was-
also true, dude.
But like, so when you were there though, like, let's say the locals, did they know you were an outsider? Like, I don't know, like, not like just. I'm talking about like just like perceptionally, just seeing you, right?
Yeah.
Like, if they talk to you, they're like, "Oh, this motherfucker is not from here," right?
Yeah.
But just seeing you, do you think they like saw you as like not from there, as an outsider?
You know what? It's funny, dude. I was only living with my grandparents, so like they kind of had already told the people that they would live around that their grandson was gonna come from the United States.
Oh,
so they
shit.
kind of had a preconceived
House
notion.
parties were lit.
Yeah,
They were ready for you.
yeah, bro.
You definitely put on some size, that's for sure. You definitely ate while you were first.
I did, bro.
They definitely fed you good. I
I
thought.
did. My chin morphed into two.
You were a little bit slender before
Yeah,
you
yeah,
left
yeah.
and shit.
Yeah.
Yo, you could come
Did
back
you
and
feel
back
the
in.
same way when he came back? Where you were like, "Oh, babe, you kind of put on some weight." Like, did you feel that way? And she said, "Yeah."
Yo,
She said, "Yeah."
the last
got
time
him.
I went to India, like I came back, my homies was like, "Yo, I got it." Like, are we friends? I was like, "Yeah, what's up?" We're like, they're like, "Yo, cuz
I'm just imagining.
you eat good over there, didn't you?" And I was like,
I'm
"Yo,
just-
word."
Yeah.
I was like, "Ah."
I'm just imagining her picking him up from the airport. Like, "Oh, these are new." Like,
Yeah. Why is my hand not fitting around him anymore?
I didn't feel like I didn't have a hand grip
Yeah.
before, you know. Shit. Well, I definitely want you to be able to come back. Like, we've had some really, really dope features that I know that like if you guys came back for like a repeat segment, it would just be like, let's pick up where we left off.
But no,
type
but
of shit.
then, like when you have shows and whatever, definitely.
Yeah,
come,
what are you
like,
plugging?
Like, yeah, come back to plug the shows when you got them. Use it as a
Yeah.
platform to, like, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like,
So I've been out of the game for a month, so no shows yet. You told me about something.
I'll
but-
tell you what.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. So March 8th, I put in the first talent showcase here.
Okay.
So I'll put you on that card for that.
Yeah, bro.
So I got you. So I'll put you on that card and stuff. So
Yeah.
talent, March 8th, there's a series. I have singers. I have mostly comedians. I do have one singer though. This dude's like, you look at him and then this motherfucker will bust out in Whitney Houston. It's wild. So anyways, putting it on the map. Make sure you have it on the calendar. I know you got one person coming, so that's great.
Maybe, man. I'm not. Listen, that's a lot that you're putting on the table right now, dude. I don't know.
Don't make her commit, Jay.
Yeah. Let's slow down, dude.
She's like, babe, you want to come to the show? She's like, med school.
She some plans will come up, you know.
I mean, she's got
She got to study, dude.
Parents to make proud, you know.
That's right.
Like, she can't be
That's right.
Like some of us, unlike some of us who have already failed our parents. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's right. You know, so
I'm en route to doing that. I'm on a podcast at midnight on a fucking Wednesday.
Living on the edge, my guy.
I'm there, bro.
you are the number 2 useless because you can never be number one at anything,
bro. If this show wasn't called On Air Don't Care, it would be called Late Night Tech Support. That's the point. With the amount of Indians that we've actually had,
Absolutely facts.
with the amount of Indians we've had,
hell yeah.
Have you tried restarting your computer?
We're taking over, man. Asian invasion.
The intro sound is the Windows boot.
On Air Don't Care has its first official AKA. You know what I mean? Like all of us have been developing our AKAs.
Now become AKA.
Yeah. Welcome to hashtag On Air Don't Care. AKA.
Hello, my name is Steve.
Yeah. I am Shawn Gay, but you can call me Dave. Let's one time. Arthur, where can people find you on the socials?
Dude, on Instagram, it's my first name, ATHARVA B_. I gotta work on that fucking, but I'm gonna change that up. But yeah, that's where you can follow me. I'm gonna start posting more comedy shit. That's actually been my goals for this year. Get on shows and kind of film that a little bit more.
You should go by like Darby, bro.
No.
Thank you.
Do I want to?
Thank you, Hager.
Appeal to the
brainstorming
audience.
What am I going for?
Keep throwing the noodles, my bro, but
Check back
not
in.
that one.
Check back in.
Just keep at B.
Okay.
At B. So
That's actually not bad.
Follow me.
That was pretty strong.
B.
It's better than his first.
That's pretty strong.
I have my comeback moments.
Redemption is yours, my man.
I can safely say that my Instagram handle is going to be none of the things that you guys just see. I'm going to worry.
That's fair. That's fair.
I'm just joking. I'll take into consideration.
Follow him at is she going to be here in 2 weeks? That
is the question. Find out in 2 weeks.
Find out in 2 weeks. Is she still here? You know? Follow Atharva as is she still here?
There we go.
That's a good one. One time, yo, appreciate you had made it. I'm glad that we were making this feature. Let's give it up. Atharva P, everybody.
Good meeting you, man. Thank you.
Come back earlier so that we can have more fun.
Man, I got you. Yeah. I made it though, dude. I was.
You showed up. You showed up, and that's the important thing.
Late is better than nothing, man.
Now go buy your girl a shot.
I will, dude.
Yeah.
I gotta make this worth it for her because she's
dragged her ass
got nothing out of this.
You dragged her ass out.
She's not even sure what I'm saying.
I know for a fact she has way more respect than you in the Indian community, and she looked at both of us and she's like, I have no idea who the fuck these guys are at all.
Did you think that they were brown? Yes.
I mean, we're obviously brown, motherfucker.
Shawn K. You thought he was brown?
Wait, hold on.
Indian. She paused. He's like, is he the genie from Aladdin? What the?
Jafar, is that you?
Do I give my 3 wishes now or later? What is that?
Prince Atharva is he Arya Baba.
It's time for me to go.
One more time. Let's give it up for Atharva P, everybody.
For having me. This is fucking great, man.
It was a blast. Thank you, bro.
Had a ton of fun, dude.
Yeah, no, it was a blast. It was a blast. Well, it's been a fun episode, y'all. And
let's go ahead and bring on Mr. Haggard.
Let's go. We're gonna switch it up. So
come on.
Thank you, Darva B. And allow you to go ask how it was from the back end. And let's go ahead and close it out. Well, how I think that we're gonna be closing out On Air Don't Care for every single segment. With our last feature, our most loved feature, and the feature that makes all these features happen. Ladies and gentlemen, Jason Dyer, Haggard the Plug. Let's bring him on. Let's close this out. You were sure to make sure to push that applause button. You had to make sure to
Mr. Oz himself, the man behind the curtain. Jason Dyer, a.k.a. Haggard the play.
Oh man,
AKA
that's look at that monitor
Jason,
right there, dude.
Yeah, that monitor is
Hassan the Savior.
Hassan El Savior. You know, Hassan El Savior.
How come nobody be leaning on the desk like this? This seems like the most comfortable thing you could be
I
doing.
got my
right now.
lane, bro. I got my
I've
lane.
been seeing the swag the whole night.
I got
with
my
that
lane, dog.
table.
Oh yeah. I mean,
I
I
didn't
guess.
clear the empty glasses.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
Yeah.
That was
Attention to
sheer
detail, bro.
professionalism.
Let's talk about attention to detail. Hey, back end producer,
Yes, sir.
I think we fucking did it.
Dude, this is pretty nice. I can't wait to see
I
this
think we
thing when
fucking
we're
did
done.
it.
It looks amazing.
Yeah.
Like,
We've been able to keep the bar chatter out of this thing.
yeah, dude. Shout
Great.
out to NVIDIA.
NVIDIA?
The goat? Yeah.
If you or someone you love has an NVIDIA 260 or higher card, you might be able to remove all the sound that isn't your voice in the microphone.
Now, like what we're hearing, we're able to obviously hear like the full.
Oh, we hear everything.
We hear everything. We hear the full bar dynamic.
If
But
you may think this is an empty bar, I assure you.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
cracking
anything
tonight.
but-
It's
Well,
gonna
so
crowd it.
that's another thing. If we had like maybe like, we went to 5, but do a time lapse camera
Sure.
and we just show.
A time lapse would be dope as shit if we could find a place like, dude, mount it in a corner and like move it toward the door, and you'd see people walking through the door.
Well,
or
that
even
would be
put it in the DJ booth right there.
Like right here.
Yeah,
It'd be cool.
up
Like,
and over.
or like
behind?
or where we kept it like on top.
Oh, okay, that's a better move.
You know, and that way we're able to
That's
see.
why it's called the Showman.
Yeah.
He sees the show.
Every once
You
in
know
a
what I
while.
mean?
Cut up.
He fucking sees the shit.
Once in a while.
Hold on, I just figured out this is why we don't lean, because if I do this, you can't see my man over here on the left. And that's gonna come in handy. So if you're a
To be
guest and
honest-
you're overwhelmed
to
with
be
these
honest,
motherfuckers,
I'm gonna
It
be like,
actually-
hey, could you lean in? Yeah, thank you. There we go.
To be
That's much
honest,
better.
it actually only would have worked with any other guest. It's only with Hacker that it
But try
doesn't
it, yeah.
work, actually.
shrink the room, you get like, I don't know, it's like a 3
It's not as much even
fucking
just
radius
his
of hair,
size,
dude.
it's just the
Yeah,
hair.
it's the
It's just
silhouette.
humid as shit, dude.
It's
Yeah.
the
That's,
silhouette.
that's the thing about my hair, dude.
Yo,
is
as
soon as it
it's
gets humid,
getting hot, dude, how's the back of your neck feeling?
we're not
It's
going to talk
life.
about
You
that.
don't remember
I
it?
just, yeah. You just, I kind of like deal with it, and move on. Also, I have I've got this new shit. You guys you're very familiar with it. I already know you are.
Yeah.
I've got like this spot right back here where all the heat escapes. It's where I'm going bald. It's about 2-3 square inches of radius.
me.
It's like a whole radiator thing that's happening up there.
Fool me.
Hey, you know what? That's fine. This is gonna be great because I would say probably 2-3 years I'm gonna be in the same boat. I'm gonna keep the crown though. I'm gonna be like, fuck
can I-
looks.
Like if I
I'm going in with the braids, dude.
For that, except like I was forced to cut my hair and then trip to India.
There it is.
I was forced to cut my hair, and like seeing that, I was like, just
Fucking
I was like,
done.
I can't wait to grow it out again. Like it was just. I was
See, and that's
defeated.
kind of the story of why my shit's so big and crazy and unkempt right now. Well, it is actually very well kept. It's just very humid
It's
out.
well kept.
It's just that, so I discovered, like, I got the haircut, right? The guy just starts fucking laughing at me. This is a family friend, somebody I've known for years. He's just like, I'm like, what the fuck, Uncle Mark? And he's like,
Uncle
you're
Mark.
totally going bald, and I can't do anything about it. I'm like, bitch, I didn't come to you with offerings of fucking incense
my
and myrrh.
dad
I
my
was
dad
not
same way.
looking
He'd
for
be
it.
like, I mean, at an early age, he was like looking. I was like, yo, what is your deal? He's like, you want to go? And I wasn't, but he was.
He's letting
He,
you know.
he spoke it into
Dude,
fruition.
Hell yeah.
My mom
I've seen your mom's
my
daddy.
mom has a low key savage. She hasn't like she's funny. Like she has like moments where she's funny, but like when I started receding, my mom had this moment where she looked at me, she's like, "Oh, it's starting." Like looking right at me, and I'm like, and she's looking right at it, so I'm just like, what
are you talking about?
What?
Why?
Do I have a?
I did my homework.
Yeah. No, so and so like I want to actually share this because I'm a very imaginative motherfucker, and it's kind of like, especially after we have these board meetings and stuff
Yeah.
with all these progressions, there's just such a magnitude of so many different business variables that are coming in outside of what we're doing here,
Right.
and just how everything that all of our ventures are kind of tying in to build everything up, right? Like this is such a solid team, but I'm like, forecasting these imaginative situations for the future, and so imagining like us, like going out to let's say like a South by Southwest or like a podcast conference
yeah.
or something like that, right?
Easy.
And I had this like vision where like it was I think like some like let's call it, I think it was like a podcast conference or something like that where we
Sure.
had like our own booth or feature, whatever. And it's like last nights at like these conferences and stuff, they always have like the big last night, everyone dressed up, kind of like the gala,
A little
like,
ball,
the party
little ball.
night, right? And like I imagine, I mean, me and John, I mean, like we're coming with the fits, but I imagine you like fully like slick back, tight ponytail with like a pharaoh's like drop down, like so like
braided and banded, baby.
like when you come, like that's where you come in, like at all weekend you're Jason, and then at the gala you dress up and you're like, I'm Jason. Like but I had this vision where it was just like everything was just like fucking pristine. So I know eventually I'm gonna see it.
It's gonna happen.
I know eventually it's gonna see it. Like we're gonna have that.
You know, we can make
maybe Kansas City.
Hey, maybe
Kansas City.
I'm down for some cultural exchange. You know what I'm saying? But we might find ourselves doing this kind of shit out of
I feel like your suits have comic book strips and shit like that too. Like I don't
even have a suit. I'd have to go fucking get one.
You don't have a suit?
Listen, I've lost 100 pounds in the last year. I spent I'm a big motherfucker now.
Get the whole shit taken.
I know, no, I don't have the old shit anymore. Like it's because like, dude, it was like this journey, right? It was like being a not as big Hagrid going into like Hoss mode Hagrid, coming back down out of that motherfucker to whatever I am now. And like, bro, these shorts, I bought these shorts 5 fucking years ago. They're like size 48, but really fit like a 46. And I'm happy as fuck to be wearing these hoes. I don't even know what to say. So like for me, I'd have to go in and like get another suit. That's not even a problem.
It's because as a guy that like does mostly private events and has to wear a suit, so I have like a variation of combinations and stuff.
Right.
I can tell you right now, like the last, I would say, dozen suits that I have bought, all either off Groupon or Amazon.
No shit.
All you need to do is know your measurements. Know your measurements, fellas.
I have a
go to a tailor.
Went to a tailor,
and literally they will fill out a card and they will literally like, what's your breast, what's your shoulder,
or if you're me, you go to
pants.
this fucking guy and he whips out the goddamn tape measure and he's doing your wingspan and shit. He's like, God damn, I don't know if I got anything, son. And like just fucking tells you like,
wrong store, buddy.
It was a big and tall store, dude. Like I know what the fuck I am. I know what I was doing. I specifically went in. This motherfucker's 69 and a half years old.
You gotta go down the street to bigger and taller.
Yes, at that point. Biggest and tallest, son. Yeah. No, but I'm actually looking forward to buying a new suit. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I do enjoy a good fit.
Yeah.
And honestly, I wouldn't mind.
It's a fire.
I would not mind showing up in a motherfucker with a really nicely tailored suit.
You know, every single time I see him, I'm like, look at you. Just look at you. You know?
I'm gonna have to get more.
Although today, as far as talking about fits, I mean, the comic book flares, whatever, but you love the whole tiger stripe thing, and then this dude,
right? I dodged a bullet.
He made Germans excited with his shirt and shit.
Wow, that man was on a different. Motherfucker
I wish we put him on the show.
He's like, I'm foreign to Fort Worth and I'm here to fuck. And this guy was like, hey, going in, man.
He didn't say he wanted to fuck. He said he wanted to fuck that,
bro. Shirt. He was
the shirt of the tiger. I don't know.
Listen, the crazy shit. I'm back here. I'm watching some stuff happen. Theban comes up. He's getting ready to do his shit. We pop the photo. And I'll be goddamn. The Theban ain't talking to old Hans Gruber over here, right? So I see that they're doing this. They're right behind me. They're doing all this conversation. Old boy walks over here with his buddy that he came in with, right? And I see him. He's talking to his friend. He's like, yeah, over there, and blah 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 blah. And I hear bend over. And I'm like, and I had just been over to put some stuff back in the box or whatever. I come back up and he's like, oh, I wasn't telling you to bend over for any particular reason. There's a guy behind you. Although, good on you, buddy.
My God.
Yeah, he wanted that whole tiger. He was on that tiger.
He was a real director of first impressions.
He was
for sure.
Yes, for sure. That guy knew.
My man came out to turn up on a Wednesday. Okay?
Yeah, he sure did.
I just love the fact that
jacket, fucking iron khaki pants, and the slick back white silverback shit going on.
I just love the fact
he
was so enthusiastic.
The suit though, man, you can't front on him.
That suit was nice.
He had the need for tweed for show.
For sure.
But he came in here. I just love the fact, like, it was motions that you would probably relate to the most, but I was like, I didn't hear because you were like, yo, come around and sign up. He's like, too much work.
Yeah.
I just love that.
I ain't mad at you, but
you'll go to the bathroom, but an extra
if you can't walk around the bar to go to the show, then I don't want you on this motherfucker.
Yeah, 100%. I just know, like, he definitely would make the move to go to the bathroom if he had to, but an extra 20 feet is too far. Too far. Way too far.
Too much.
So, I honestly, this was like, again, we keep talking about how each new setup, production, and
Yeah.
we just kept fine tuning it,
We might even get another special sponsor at some. I won't
we're
let
gonna
the
get
cat
sponsors.
out
We
his
gotta
Lock
leg.
it down. Let's lock it down first.
Dude, my-
Look at you spoiling this shit. This is the shit that usually you
Hey,
get
we
mad
got
at me.
sponsors. That ain't look. We got. I didn't
Blue
say
Label
what.
Holland
No,
over
but
here.
what you were
I didn't
about
say
to
what.
bring up,
No, I didn't. Look, I
you
was
were
about
about to bring it up.
We
It was
going
a
to.
we haven't
teaser.
locked it
It was
down
a
yet.
Might be
Look,
bringing
boys,
another.
it was a
sponsor.
teaser. Let
It's
this
time
air
for
fly.
a mediator moment.
Welcome to another mediation moment with your friend Hagrid, the plug.
Yeah.
Are you ready? Are you sitting down? Go
But
ahead
it's
and grab
coming.
that, Jay.
It's coming. And so we'll be back in another 2 weeks. There's actually a fair amount, but next in 2 weeks, my goal for the next one, we will have at least one female feature.
Let's make it happen.
We will have it.
Can I say something really cool about this set right here?
Please.
Damn. That's a nice light, sir. I'm loving that shit. You lit us all the way up over here.
This was like a heavy ass case.
Oh, I'm sure it is.
Yeah, it was
I mean, C stands alone are heavy as shit. My man is they're like this is that old man shit right here. My man's working with C stands. I got them cowboy / newer lights. I've been like, give me a light stand.
Yeah, once you break a light on a cheap stand,
Yes, sir.
and then you start buying.
You gotta have the ballast though. You gotta have the ballasts though.
You get an Amazon account, you get some features and shit. I was like, I found these. I was like,
Oh, hell
two
yeah.
for $40.
Look, like starting out is great, but like I kept old stands for new lights.
Yep.
Old dumb stands.
Man, look
And
at that
old
kid over there.
lights.
This kit has taken me at least 7 years of accruing shit,
Yeah.
piece by piece by
Yeah.
piece, and getting it all together.
And we are unbelievably grateful that all of our resources that we've worked so
This
hard.
is a whole fucking squad.
Yeah,
right
yeah.
here.
We like, and again, and I think we're meeting a lot of people coming through our shows, but also just coming through our like dynamic that are seeing what we're doing, and all these guys are like, how do I do that? I
Right.
want to do that,
I wanna
right?
learn more.
And I think if there's any education that we can present to anybody who's kind of looking to this, find your team and streamline your resources, pool together, and collaborate your efforts to what Hagrid loves a worker collaboration.
Worker owned cooperative. Hashtag worker
Yeah,
owned.
I'm
You're gonna one of these days.
I'm
gonna get it. You're gonna lock it down.
Oh, yeah, but he loves the employment corroborations.
What the fuck? I love it.
I'm fairly
come
sure
on
that
down for your
first one was
employment
not even real.
corroboration.
He's
If you need to make sure that you actually are employed and prove it to someone else, come on down. We'll corroborate your story. Yes, ma'am. He was actually at work. He was not fishing at 9
Yeah.
a.m. on a Saturday.
he's looking for the initiative affiliations.
Right.
Yeah, they got
right.
another one.
Combination acquisition.
There we go. I'm gonna just be making words and stuttering, so you know.
Yeah.
But you know what it is. But like again,
Not a
it's like we understood from a very. I mean, again, they've known each other, and I'm new to the model for both of them, and we came together, and it's all about having a very real conversation, putting your expectations on the line, being unbelievably transparent,
Yeah.
not trying to bullshit. Like
No room, no time.
your
Can you
intention.
imagine when we have enough members of the team to form Voltron?
Oh, I'm ready. I'm Keith, bro.
Are you talking about the
Black
Voltron
Lion,
show?
dude. What the fuck did you just say to me?
Voltron?
What did he just fucking say?
Damn.
You said old TV show. First of all, let me tell you,
Here goes another Dallas reference
2017.
that I
Ever
wasn't
since
in the
2017, we
inside
had a
note
new,
Yeah, well, look,
like a new
2018, there was a brand
badass
new
Voltron.
badass anime Voltron.
Talk about that old show.
Netflix. How you missed that?
Damn.
Man? I don't even
Yeah,
know.
because it's also based off an older TV show.
Is it though?
Yeah,
Is it?
yeah.
What's that old TV show based off of?
Voltron.
No. Whatever. Yeah, it's good. You should watch it. I'm glad you brought it
was
up.
like a dude.
It's
like,
a fantastic show. It's
I
not
know,
that
the new
old.
one was animated, right?
It was all
Yeah.
bitch.
The old
what?
one,
They
yeah,
were
the old
both
one.
animated.
The old
both
one was a
animated.
guy in a suit, like the old
Not
Power
true.
Rangers, like fucking
You're
things,
thinking
like
of
walking
Power
around.
Rangers.
You're
Power
thinking Power
Rangers.
Rangers, Saban Entertainment. You're wrong.
But it came around the same time.
They did not.
Yeah.
No.
Another
Voltron.
Voltron was way
predates
before.
Power Rangers.
Way before.
Way before.
Way before.
I
Much
said
better
older.
story. Much better story.
Did
You
I
say
not
old.
say
God,
older show?
Anyway,
Did I not say
You did.
whole vibe.
nerds?
I hate that you pulled that off. And good recovery,
I said
friend.
older.
my whole vibe.
I want
said
to
older.
piggyback off of what you're saying about the collaboration things. I think we could real quick spit off a bunch of different shows or brands or things that people can kind of like plug into and look at. We've got the still in development, not yet live and ready to fly. Ask deep questions, get deep answers with Deep Video Live. You'll find us in the street, being able to hit you with some
That
annoying.
one will be rolling.
It's gonna be fun as
That
hell.
one will be moving and rolling.
We're gonna be working with a guy. His name Jeff. We're gonna try and help him in every way that we can to get his podcast Strangers with Candy off the ground. We've got.
We're literally about to end, and now he moves the cornhole set.
Hey,
I know, right?
it's the thought that counts.
It's the thought that counts, yeah.
We got Heavy Minds Metalcast with me and Director Prada out of Dallas and Fort Worth, where we're going to be talking to the talent that makes your Dallas, Fort Worth, North Texas metal fucking pop off. From bartenders to venue owners to actual talents off stages to like secret behind the scenes green room type shit.
Fuck yeah.
I'm working on trying to bring something like that, some more podcasting stuff through the Ridgely Room and the Rail Club and things of that nature. I've got a residency out at Haltom Theater. Any kind of if you see something on the line out there at Haltom Theater, you want to see some video, you want to see some interviews with the bands, let me know at Deep Video Live at Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, whatever. I will go out there and I will grab that interview for you, and you will get to see some cool shit.
I think a testament to what he just said for all of those people who are putting on these concerts and shows. If you're listening to this episode right now and how it is being produced and projected, we have it is a loud bar that we're in, and if you can't hear, if you're hearing our dynamic and you can't hear what else is going on, talk to the plug.
We can make it happen out here.
Yeah.
And then what am I missing? We got On Air Don't Care. We got Metro Icon Podcast. We got, I'm sure, some stank coming out of
there. Definitely, there's a few other things that are also within the works.
Yeah.
Things. Last episode we had DJ Jeff, and there's something that we're working on with that. But we won't talk about that just yet.
Forerunner Entertainment. Shout out to Forerunner Entertainment.
Forerunner Entertainment. Yeah.
You need a wedding DJ, a really, really good wedding DJ that will make you and your piece of shit mother-in-law feel good. You want Forerunner Entertainment.
Or you can go for Do It All Entertainment.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Another prime choice that has been to over 25 cities within North America.
Baby. All that overlapping.
But you know, it is two different price points though. So they probably would afford they would afford Forerunner and Jeff probably a lot quicker than they would afford us.
I wouldn't know.
Yeah, but
I'm trying to get the money.
You will though. You will.
Let's go.
Listen.
Let's go.
Either way, y'all, we want to thank you guys for tuning in. We want to thank the Library Bar, of course, as usual. And we want to encourage you guys, even if you not even looking to come on the show, if you are looking to do something like this and you kind of want to maybe shadow workshop, like come on in. We're looking for little on-hand PAs that can get some
shout out to
blast.
Shout out to my guy Gamer Citizen for coming through earlier.
Good job, Andrew. Thank you, Andrew.
Doing the work. Shout out to Jeff for coming through and doing the same kind of thing. He patched some problems for us last time when Jeff was here. So it's all about that same camaraderie, community, and being able to put hands into the work and make brands happen, really.
That all these workers got to cooperate.
They got to collaborate.
Yeah, that's right.
Cooperate.
Yeah.
All of them.
They have to corroborate, too.
Rabbit.
Yeah. And elaborate.
That's going to wrap it up for this episode, our official number 2 episode. I am Blue Label Johnny.
Shawn K, the Showman, and of course,
Haggard the Plug.
Thank you guys so much. And share it up, follow us, subscribe, and keep the flow going. On Air Don't Care. We out.